Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Angel Howard coming to you today. A beautiful day this morning. Once again, I am thankful to be alive and well on another day. And it's just a beautiful thing. Every day is beautiful. Every day is awesome because you know why? God woke you up this morning. God woke us up. That is why today is beautiful. That is why it is awesome. And that is why I'm grateful and thankful to see another day. I'm going to take some of this sun. I'm on my way to work. And I'm trying to drive with all the sun in my face. So excuse me for the sun, for the, it's just another creation of God, a beautiful creation of what God made. The sun, the beautiful sun that illuminates the earth. It's a beautiful thing. And that goes to show you how powerful our God is. But what I'm going to talk to you briefly on today is shame and guilt. The seed of shame and guilt. And that is something that I felt on my heart to talk to you this morning. Shame and guilt is a seed that is planted in a person from brokenness. Whatever it is, it has caused you to blame yourself for something. This could have been a conflict with someone. This could have been a shame from something of your past, something that you've done wrong, that you cannot get any sleep at night. You cannot get any peace within yourself because there is some shame in your heart. There is some guilt. And it was something that has happened that has caused you to separate from God because you hold so much, you're carrying so much weight on you due to the shame and embarrassment or whatever it is, or the pain or the guilt. You know, there's so many different reasons why people have shame and they hold on to it and they're guilty of it. Maybe you weren't a good parent to your kids. Maybe you didn't do right by them. Maybe you didn't do right by your parents. Maybe there was somebody that has passed away and you didn't get a chance to tell them that you love them or you forgave them. So you've built up a seed of resentment because you're angry with yourself. First of all, you're angry, you're upset, and it's an annoying. I can't really explain it like I really want to, but it's a spirit because it pretty much tries to draw you back to your dark place. Every time you find yourself being uplifted and encouraged, there's always something that want to remind you of bringing you back to that place where you're trying to come out of. You're trying to come out of feeling that shame. You're trying to come out of feeling that guilt. And that's what leads people to brokenness, feeling broken, having a broken soul, having a broken heart. And it also leads to not having peace with oneself and not forgiving yourself. And this is what separates us from the love of God, because it's hard for us to be able to be in company with God. It's hard for us to know who we are when we have not forgiven ourselves for things that God had already forgave you for those things. He forgave you. Why can't you forgive yourself? Why are you still holding on the shame of disappointment? Your life didn't go the way you expected it to go. The career path did not go the way you wanted it to go. Your money ain't being made the way you want it to be made. You're not making the money that you want to make, or you're not at the job that the job that you're at is not the kind of job that you had expected to be. You got a degree, you went to school for all these years, now you're overqualified. So now you have this shame. Like, I did all of this work and now you're disappointed. I've gone through all of these hard trials of trying to earn good grades, studying, sacrificing family time or whatever time to to earn a degree, and can't find a job. or can't find a career path, or can't make or take care of your family and make the money that is sustainable for yourself and your family. So now you have shame. You're holding shame. You're holding disappointment. And then eventually it becomes depression. And depression leads to other bad seeds. So I'm here today to encourage you to allow God to come into your life. Ask God to take away your brokenness. Allow God to fix and heal the heart that has been shattered within, that is carrying baggage, that is full of malice and hurt and pain, the shame and the guilt that you're carrying. Ask God to heal you. Ask God to deliver you from it. He is a healer. Trust in Him. He can do all things. There is nothing too hard for God. There is nothing too hard for God. He gives us peace. Ask God to give you faith and trust in Him. Ask God to give you, if you don't trust in Him enough, ask God to give you more faith to trust and believe that He can heal you and that He can take away this pain and He can take away this hurt that you're carrying. He can do it. He's a healer. He's a deliverer. He's a provider. He's a way maker. As the song says, that is who He is. And we have to really know who He is in order for us to know the power that is invested in us. We got to know who He is so that we can know that we can be healed. We got to know what God we serve, and we got to know how powerful He is, and that He can do all things. But you have to let go of the past. Do not allow the past to become your present moment. Your past will keep you from being able to be blessed and being able to overcome, and will forfeit you from being able to have a breakthrough in your life. So I advise and I encourage you today to be encouraged. Whatever is sadness or sickness or conflict, whatever it is you're going through, God is with you. He holds your hand. And He will always be with you through the good times and the bad times. He's closer than a brother. Closer. So I advise, I request that you please pray. Say a prayer to yourself today and know that God is with you, and know that He loves you and He will never forsake you. Be blessed on today. Be wonderful. Have a blessed day, and I hope that you stay encouraged.